What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. Seriously, y'all, like, for real, like, be so freaking for real. I know y'all seen the title, and seriously, like, what was that? But before I get into how they had me fucked up by having Juke being the one kill Rock, I want to thank everybody for the support. It means so much to me. I love talking raising Kanan. I love talking power. And just thank you. If you are new here, y'all, welcome. If you like the video today, like the video, subscribe, and come back now. But okay, let's get into it. Rock dying was not the problem at all. I even made a whole video about why she had to die this season, and a lot of y'all was like, sorry, honey, she not dying. No, she not dying. Because Kanan said, this is what y'all love to say. Y'all love to say, OG Kanan said he just came back from seeing his mama. So that means Rock, she alive. I'm like, dude, girl, sir, ma'am, mammal, whatever you is, like, just because somebody say they come back from seeing somebody, that don't mean that person is still physically here. I just came back from seeing my homeboy, and he been dead for about 18 years now. The hell? And then I just came back from seeing my other homeboy, he been dead for like 5-6 years. Like, what? Like, that don't mean nothing. I'm just letting you know I came from seeing somebody, but that don't mean that person was physically in this realm. You know what I'm saying? So, I hope y'all learned something today. Just based off that alone is, don't sleep on me. No, I'm playing. Because truth be told, and y'all can go check that video out if y'all haven't seen it. It's actually one of my highest viewed videos. But truth be told, I did put Juke on that list, but I put her like in the least likely category, because ain't no motherfucking way they would. I wanted Rock to go out like John Wick, and I said it in that video. I wanted to see her die on her shield. I wanted to see that. And it's just like, for me personally, Rock was not the problem at all. It wasn't the problem that she died, but I think we deserved a better payoff. Like, she should have went out fucking harder than that, bro. Like, what the fuck? Now, what I will point out, and I think I even said this in that video, the ways that Rock would die this season, they had some underlying animosity that was already brewing between those two. Especially, like, when I think of that, I think of the club scene where Juke started working at the bar, and Rock was like, look at you, working for me. Y'all was dying, bro. I was dying. But they already had like that brewing. It's just the writers didn't give us enough time to see that progress. I know that Juke did vindicate Rock by telling her, look, I know you ain't had nothing to do with Fame's death or anything like that. But that was totally separate. You know, that don't mean shit to me, bro. Like, if the writers really went in there and was like, let's have Juke kill Rock, then we should have been able to see more of that animosity building. You know what I mean? Not just when it explodes. So I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it was so underwhelming. Like, it wasn't as underwhelming as finding out Snap and Pops was behind Fame's death, but it still was very mid as fuck and very underwhelming. And I'm gonna tell y'all why it was so underwhelming, because Rock should have, if she was going to be killed, it should have been from one of her rivals. Like, Rock really had enemies out in these streets, y'all. She could have died by the hands of Flossie. Excuse me. She could have died by the hands of Stefano. She could have died by the hands of Pino. It's so many ways. Even fucking Kanan. Like, Kanan really could have killed her. So many people that could have taken her out, and we would have been absolutely disgusted with them. Like, we would have hated them niggas. more than what we already do, because we already didn't like Stefano, right? We fuck with Tony Danza, the actor. We fuck with him, right? Like, that's our dog. But the Stefano character, we hated his ass. Imagine the fans' reaction if Stefano either cut her off at the neck literally, like he told Breeze a few episodes ago, or if he would have put her ass in that furnace that we never got to see. We never got to see nobody go in the furnace. So it's like, what the fuck is the point of them showing us the furnace so damn much and having Stefano like, yeah, you know, the bodies end up in the blah, blah, blah. And we didn't see not one fucking body go in that furnace, bro, this whole fucking season. Fuck y'all for that. But imagine if Stefano would have been the one to kill her. Oh, we would have been in the uproar. He would have been one of the most hated villains in fucking show history, right? My point is, nobody hated Juke for killing Rock. We understood damn well why she did it. We understood that she was justified for it because Kanan literally killed her father. It reminds me of Power Force when Jannard killed JD, who was Tommy's fake ass, but they wanted us to believe it as brother. They have a scene where Tommy is talking to Diamond and he like, look, a brother for a brother. Meaning you take my brother, I take your brother type shit. It's the same thing here. It's the same fucking logic, bro. Like, nobody hates Juke. Now, it may be some folks out there that hate her actions and what she did, you know, but everybody can agree, I'm pretty sure, that we don't hate Juke. We understood why. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think that they could have utilized somebody else better. Like, just because he killed her father, that doesn't mean that the writers had to decide that Juke would be the one to take Rock out. It was just so underwhelming. Like, man, it could have been so, that shit, the internet could have broke so many times if the writers just listened to the fans. I'm not saying let the fans write the story. And shout out to my one subby who was telling me about the little Sasha Penn interview with Mr. Power. Shout out to Mr. Power. Boy, that man be working hard. I'm trying to get like you. But one of my subbies was telling me about an interview Sasha Penn did with Mr. Power. I did check it out. I don't think he meant it as personally as you took it, but I understand. And my plan is I do want to do a reaction to that part of it, because he basically was saying like he don't, like, the fans aren't the ones writing the story. He's the one that's writing the story. And he basically was like, if that's how you want this to go, or if that's how you want that to go, then you go get your own Raising Kanan show and you do that the way you want to do it. Like, he basically was saying like he doesn't really care about what the fans' input is. But he didn't mean it as deeply personal as it was taken. But he was just saying like, look, this is my story. And my response to that simply is it showed that it's one thing to say I'm not going to let the fans write the story or write the story. It's a difference between saying that and I'm going to take into consideration what the fans are saying, what the fans want to see. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, like, I didn't fuck with that, to be totally honest with you. But I didn't take it as personal. So, but that's my spill on that. Where the fuck was I? How I think it should have gone. Let me get to that real quick, because we almost at 10 minutes. Oh, no. Let me get back to Rock. I'm sorry. Let me say one more thing about Rock. I would have loved to see her die trying to save Marvin. I would have loved, that shit would have been so, I'll talk about his death in another video, because I did miss one of the episode recaps. I ain't gonna lie, I tried to keep that shit on the low. I tried to keep going on, fan, but I did kind of miss that. My bad, y'all. But I would have loved to see her die saving Marvin, because Marvin already felt like she didn't really care about him or Lou. So I would have loved to see her die for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit just would have been so cinematic. And her death was not cinematic at all. And it had no shock value. Or she could have literally died saving Kanan. Like, you know, none of us would have understand that, because we all been over it. Her antics of saving Kanan. We over it, right? But it would have been more, it just would have been more, I don't know. I don't know what I'd be expecting. I'd just be expecting like shock value. I'd be expecting them to feed off the emotions of the fans, you know, especially we've had 5 seasons with these characters. I just felt like Rock could have went out way better, which leads me to my theory of how I think it should have gone. I think how it should have gone was Kanan killed Marvin. Juke still finds out that it was Kanan, right? Nothing changes. Flossie could still be the one to be the only one to read the letter while we don't know what the fuck was in that letter. But she could still tell her that it was Kanan. This makes Juke snap. Like, Juke loses her shit. And she stalks Kanan the same way we seen her sitting in that car watching him. She be around secret corners and shit, peeking around, just like we saw her do in the episode. Until she sees an opportunity. And when she sees the opportunity, that's when she attacks him and she tries to kill him. And this is how Kanan gets his scar, folks. This is how he should have gotten his scar. Kanan should have gotten his scar in the season finale. We should have seen that. And then she's pulled off of him before she can successfully finish his ass. Same way she pulled Marvin off of him before he could finish his ass. But this causes the separation, and this is how she gets the fucking DC, because she uses her Garcia connection to join law enforcement. And because Garcia fucks with her, or else he wouldn't have kept showing up to that cafe. And he wouldn't have been telling her, look, long as you keep your nose clean, I'll leave you alone. I won't bother you. So he fucks with her. And she obviously fucks with him to a degree. Hey, y'all, this is Future Me. I'm editing right now. I also thought of another point, too. Remember, the only thing that was keeping Juke in New York was Marvin. She said that several times. Like, I gotta be here. I can't leave. I gotta look out for my father. So now that he's up out of here, why the fuck would she stay in New York? Come on now. Can I get an amen somewhere in the comments? God dang. All right, back to commentary. For her to be showing up there, even talking to one, conversating with him. Right? But she uses that connection, and that's how she gets the DC. And that would explain why she is not a reoccurring character in Origins. Come on, writers. Y'all had the opportunity to make this season finale be a motherfucking banger. And y'all just kept dropping the ball. Y'all just kept dropping the ball. And it pisses me off so bad, because it's like, I know y'all getting paid way more than me, bruh. Way more than me. Why is my shit hitting harder than what's actually coming out? Let me know down below. Do y'all agree with me? But that's the ending that we deserve. And somebody else could have took out Rock. Shit, she could even have already been dead at this point, because one of her enemies done got to her first, or however that had to go. But that would have been a bigger payoff. You know what I'm saying? We would have had that rage, that, no the fuck, oh my God. That's why I'm be so fucking for real about this season finale. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know, y'all, how are y'all feeling? I fucks with y'all, and I thank y'all so much for y'all support. Y'all be safe, and I want to see y'all back.
Smoking weed to keep my rage silent. Last name is the great, cause who the fuck is Wyatt? People try to judge my walk, they act like they a Satan shit. playing when I tell them hate and be that Satan shit. Mama love my message, but she hate to hear me cussing shit. Little does she know that ain't gon' keep me out the gate a bit. Yeah, I be rolling blunts, Ohio taught me dating shit. Trying, but sometimes I lose my patience, cause this life's a bitch. Daddy love my message, but he hate to hear me cussing shit. I can only pray that that don't keep me out the gate a bitch.